Okay, so today I am going live with 3 reasons why entrepreneurs burn out. Loved this study. It was really cool. All the information that I read to make this very, very interesting. So really excited. If you guys don't know me, my name is Savannah Shepard, broker owner of Vision Realty. And as you know, if you were looking to purchase a home, sell a house, invest in real estate, or start your real estate career, I would love the opportunity to talk with you and see how we can partner together to make that dream come true. So let's get into the good stuff. 3 reasons why entrepreneurs burn out. So my number 1 reason that I have down here is boredom. I read multiple articles on entrepreneurs just getting bored with what they do. In fact, one of the articles I read, it was interesting because they call it a bore out rather than a burn out, because you get so bored that essentially you burn out. So I thought that was interesting. And as an entrepreneur myself, and I know a lot of you are entrepreneurs as well, I would encourage you constantly set new goals. I mean, not annual goals. I mean, monthly, weekly, every day. Set new goals. And once you reach them, rise those goals, change them up, do something different. Fight that habit of getting bored. Another article I was reading is when you get bored, automatically you become negative, you become tired, it affects your attitude. All of those things matter. You get aggravated easy. All the things that we're like, oh no, I don't want that in my life. That's what happens when you get bored. In fact, I have a statistic for you because you know I'm a statistic person. So I have a statistic for you. 43% of employees say that they are bored. 43%. And in fact, 51% of that original 43% say that they are bored at their job, business, whatever they do. They are bored over 50% of the time. That's not a good number. That is definitely not a good number. That's the reason you have negativity and all of those things. So number 1, stay away from being bored. Constantly change things, switch things up. Do whatever you need to do to keep you away from being bored. Number 2, I feel this one. I feel it, okay? Number 2 is delegating. Learn how to delegate. Yes, you're building an empire. Yes, it started with you. It started with me. It started with every individual. But in order to build up, you build a house, you put your foundation. In order to build up, you've got to get other people involved to finish the project, to complete the project, to keep the project going. That is huge. And that's difficult nowadays. It is hard to find good, hardworking people that can go beside you and make things happen. But we have to learn to do it. And know the saying that, oh, no one can do it as good as I can, I'll just do it myself. No, that is not true. Find someone that can do it better than you. We all have our weaknesses. I know I have my weakness. And I know that there are a lot more people that can do things, especially in my weak areas, much better than myself. And those are the people I want to hire. They're not my personality. They're not me whatsoever. They're the opposite of me. I want them though, because those are the people that are going to help me delegate, and they can do a better job than I can. There's people out there that can do a better job than you can at your own company and at your own business. So learn to delegate. That's the second reason why people burn out. They get bored and then they just don't know how to delegate, and it gets too hard to keep going. Of course, I have another statistic for you. So Gallup's study said CEOs who were talented at delegating their positions and other positions have a 3-year growth rate of 112% higher than those who did not choose to delegate different positions. I don't know about you, but I want to delegate. I don't want that to be one of my issues that I have. So don't get bored. Learn to delegate. Last but not least, this is a really good one. I enjoyed this one, is we tend to power through. When something difficult happens, whether it's personal, spiritual, physical, I don't care what it is, something that it's a bump in the road, right? It kind of gets us off our game and whoa, okay, I got to restructure here. That really threw me off. We tend to just plow through and say, no, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work more hours. I'm going to get more stuff done. I can do this. And I'm not taking any time off. I'm not taking me time. I don't have time for that. There's always things to do. There's always things to do. I promise. My to-do list, I take 5 things off a day, add 10 things. It always grows. But if you don't take time for yourself, especially in those situations, you will burn out. It's just a fact, and I believe that very much so, and I know that would be my struggle. All of these things, these would be my struggle as well. So that's why I say it was so interesting reading these statistics and everything. Don't ignore the emotional strain that any matter has on you. That was something I wrote down. Don't ignore that. We tend to do that. I can do it. I don't need to focus on that. Things start falling through the cracks. We get frustrated with ourselves. Oh, we're messing up. This is falling through the cracks. I have to work more hours to fix this. No, we need to push reset, hold off, take some you time and breathe. Negativity or stress will decrease your productivity by 12% is one of the statistics that I read, by 12%. So when you are stressed, because you're working so much and you're going to easily get stressed when you have other personal things interfering with that or an emotional strain interfering with that, naturally, you're not going to be able to give it 100%. So just learn yourself, know during this time stage of my life, my 10 doesn't look like my 10 last month. But whatever that 10 is, give it your all and know that's what I can do. This is going to be me time, and then restructure. Next month, revisit it, get back to work, make it happen, and you had you time, you got to reset. Love those points. If you guys haven't researched this topic, you should. I love these videos because every time I research for this information for you guys, I learned so much. So takeaways, do not get bored. Learn to delegate and do not power through in difficult times. It is okay to take time for yourself, okay? So let's get out there, entrepreneurs, get into our businesses, get them thriving if they aren't already, which I'm sure they are. Seems like everything's thriving nowadays, which is really fun to be a part of. But any questions, anything you need, let me know. I'm here for you, as you know, message, comment, all that fun stuff. Hopefully this is helpful, and I will see you guys next week.